This van here is fresh from the Fiat factory in Italy. It's literally just come off the transporter, and what I want to know is how Vantage Motorhomes turn a bare shell of a van like this into a luxury motorhome. And I'm sure that it's not just a question of using a few rolls of gaffer tape. I think the best person to tell us about the whole process is the man who started Vantage Motorhomes in 2006.
Vantage Motorhomes are specialists in two-berth van conversion motorhomes. The important aspect of our build is the quality and the fact that it can be used all seasons. We've used double glazed windows throughout, and our product is designed for two people, not just for use in the UK but for use in Europe as well. The build process takes around about 10 days. The vehicles arrive directly from Fiat. We then go through a very straightforward process where we insulate, we wire, we then take that process, we raise the van in the air, we fit the tanks, the underslung water tanks and the underslung gas tank. The furniture is also fitted. The soft furnishings are then made, and they again are fitted as part of that process. That's a very organised system. All our furniture is built on site here in Leeds. We have the very latest CNC routers, so everything is precision cut and built to exacting standards. When the furniture and the soft furnishings are fitted, the vehicle is then prepared for the customer. It's fully valeted and cleaned so that we can hand over. We run a tight-knit team of specialist van builders, van converters, and we offer a very good after-sales service as well, and a service department which is very important to us.
And at the end of that production process, this is what rolls off the end of the line. There are 5 models in the Vantage range, and this is the Neo. It's the biggest model. It's based on an extra long wheelbase Fiat chassis. Let's have a look inside. When I was at the NEC Caravan Show in February, I took a quick look around a Vantage motorhome. Then it was a Sol, and frankly, it looked very similar, perhaps identical, to this Neo. But is that a bad thing? I don't think so. I think they've got the wood exactly right. It's really nice and light. It's actually called Montana Oak, if you're interested. And as for the furnishings, the upholstery, well, why would you want to change it? It's really nice and tidy. It's kind of neutral, so you can put your own scatter cushions around any colour you like, and they'll look good. At the moment, all Vantage motorhomes have rear lounges, like this. Look out at the NEC in October though, because there may be some surprises in store. And this of course is also where you sleep, and in Vantage motorhomes you have a choice. You can have a transverse bed in some models, a longitudinal bed in others. In the case of the Neo, the bed is always longitudinal. It's very spacious in here, it's comfortable, and as I say, it looks great. Now the Vantage do make a big point about the quality, not only of the whole van, but especially of the cabinetry. Take a look at this. Open the lockers, they all open on their little pneumatic rams, and if I run my finger along here, you can see that every one of these 4 locker doors is absolutely perfectly aligned. I mentioned that the Neo is based on the extra long wheelbase version of the Fiat Ducato chassis. So what do Vantage do with that extra 400mm? Well, I'll tell you what they do. For a start, on this side of the van, they give you an additional 40 centimetres of kitchen workspace. Okay, so that's nice. What do they do on this side? Look at this. They give you a cupboard with loads of drawers. Now that's a really practical and useful bit of storage. Elsewhere in the kitchen, we have the stove. Now you'll notice that the stove is at this end of the kitchen setup. A lot of vans I've seen would have it here. But if you think about it, in a narrow van like this with not a lot of space to play about with, it's a lot easier to get to the oven and your toast, if you can stand here. It's really well designed. Not only that, up here you have a vent for all the heat coming out and the smoke if you burn your toast. The bathroom, as you would expect, is very compact, but it's got everything you need in here, including, I'm a little bit disappointed to say, a shower curtain. I'm going to have a word with Scott about that. There has to be an alternative. You'll have to excuse the noise. This is a factory and the boys have just got back from lunch, so you might hear a bit of banging, chopping, sawing and drilling. Bear with us. You can see here in the front that the seats are finished in the same sort of fabric as we've got in the back, with the addition of this nice leather bit to sit on, which is going to be great when you go down to the south of France or Spain or Italy, where this van is in its element. Now then, as far as getting down to the south is concerned, you're going to have no problems at all. The van comes equipped as standard with a 2.3 litre 130 brake horsepower engine. You can specify an upgrade if you want to, but frankly I don't really think it's necessary for most people if there's only two of you. The other thing you'll notice if you visit the Vantage factory, apart from the noise that is the fact that there aren't any finished vehicles lying around, either inside or outside. Every single vehicle in here has got somebody's name on it. They've all been sold. And this one is no exception. This Neo belongs to Mr. Free. Mr. Free, thank you very much for letting us look round your motorhome. You're a very lucky man and you're going to have a fantastic time. Okay, back to work, boys.